honestly, I shouldn't have taken the fight. I was way too sick. But you can't really make excuses, you know. I chose to fight, and I lost because I chose to fight. But a record is just a record, you know. It doesn't mean too much because everyone loses, and everyone's going to lose. And when you start to worry about it, it's just one more thing to worry about. Everybody thought, you know, I might quit. I had a couple people come to me and say, well, you know, you don't have to fight again. No, I'm gonna fight again, you know. It's not about going till you lose, it's going till you want to stop. Really after this, I've thought I would like to double my efforts, maybe triple my efforts, because 4 hours a night isn't enough. People tell me that it's violent, but I particularly ask this of women. I ask them if they've ever broken someone's heart. And it may not be somebody punching you, but it is 5 times more violent emotionally than any fist or stick ever. And people want to pick and choose between, oh, well, this is wrong and that's right and this is whatever. It's wrong to judge someone else and what they do. Just because I punch somebody and they punch me, does that make me a bad person? No. Gosh, no. That's probably the best analogy right there. Broken heart. It's so much more violent than me punching someone. Well, my job over the fighting will never happen. Not again. I don't ever want that to happen again. Because a job is a job. A career, a little more important than a job. But your life, that's a lot more important than a job. Your family, the things and the people you care about are so much more important than just a simple job. If you're working to support them, that's one thing. You know, your job is extremely important then, but it shouldn't take precedence over what you want to do. It shouldn't be more important than what you want to be or what you want to do. So you're tweaking stuff all the time. And if you're not, then you're not getting better. If you're not getting better, then you're getting old and pathetic. It's sad to see people like, if you don't have a passion, then what do you have? People have children to have a passion. What's that about? If you had a passion for children before you had them, that's one thing. That's great. But if you got a passion afterwards, whew, that's messed up. Yes. I care about kids, you know. I mean, we just got custody of my niece's other 2 daughters, and we picked up custody of, you know, my 2 other great nieces. So now we have 3 little girls running around the house. It's me, my parents, and my brother. Now is the time, really is the time for me to go and make as much money as I can, because my parents are old. They're in their 60s, man. And these kids are probably gonna fall into my lap.
Welcome to what I call the finest little show in America. I really believe that. Tomorrow night, we have a 10-fight card, 2 titles on the line, main event between Ian Stonehouse and Jeremy Malaterre. And you can put this one down on the record. I believe that many don't know what they are about ready to see tomorrow night in the main event. I believe it to be UFC quality.
Well, Daniel Douglas, let's see. He's tough and he hits real hard. So I'm probably getting a broken nose out of the deal.
When we get close to the fight, of course it's a violent sport, so I flip into I flip into a more, well, what's a good word for it? Rage. I tap into some of the darker sides in me and kind of let them come out more and get rid of the nice Daniel for a little while. And I pull off of the bad experiences in my life. My mother was killed when I was young, and you know, any of the bad things that came to my life, I pull from that and I absorb that energy and I try to harness it for a little while for the fight.
I mean, you always have time to think in there because your brain, it goes in fight mode and there's all these things going on in your head, but I don't want to get caught up in something. I don't want to get too caught up in a game plan per se that may not work, you know? Everybody has a game plan until they get punched.
I'm a street fighter. I'm a life fighter. I'm not a, I mean, yeah, I'm a mixed martial artist now. I'm learning moves. I'm learning how to proper form and boxing technique. But when I get in there and it's time to fight, forget about all that. I forget about all that and I try to just get primal. So that's the game plan this time, is to just get primal.
Yeah, you can't overlook any fighter. Because it's a fight. You know, you don't just go in there and they hand you the win and say you won. You go in there and you have to fight for the win every time. Even if you're better than the guy, or the guy's better than you, he has to fight for it. As far as where I want to take this, as far as I can. You know, I mean, why shouldn't I be the one on TV fighting? Why shouldn't I be the one that's doing those things? Other people have done it. I'm a person. They're people. I just need to put in the work. Some people call it the man dance. I guess that's what it is. I guess it's just being a big, aggressive guy. I'm not that big, but I'm pretty aggressive, you know? It's a jigsaw puzzle with pieces that change constantly. So a piece that starts to fit will change and not fit. And the pieces that are there already that are fit together are changing at the same time.
For me, it's consumed me completely. I'm broke. I don't live, I don't have a girlfriend. I have a 12-year-old daughter that I get to see every once in a while, but other than that, I've got 4 pit bulls and an MMA dream right now, and that's my life. So it's pretty much everything right now. This sport's violent and we bleed, but it's all love. It's all love-based. And I haven't yet seen a fighter in here that doesn't have a lot of respect for his opponent.
Most people my age are middle-aged, and I'm not. I don't even act middle-aged. I act like a kid, you know, and I'm having fun and enjoying myself and training and getting stronger. People settle for what they think they can get, not what they can actually get. If you shoot for the stars and you hit the clouds, you still hit the clouds, man.